it's way good. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So do you think we need to do anything right now, looking at everything?
You know, I don't think so personally.
Yeah, I agree.
The only thing that kind of concerns me is our inventory. If you take a look at the inventory, it's been lower and lower every time.
Do we deal with that now? Because I thought he was saying that we don't deal with that until the next round. But am I wrong? Am I thinking of something else?
No, I think you're right. So we'll deal with that in the second round. We just need to kind of like, I personally want to study a little bit more about inventories because we're gonna need to order.
Mm-hmm.
And something that we did, especially because it was the first time doing this, but something that we did is we just purchased because of a gut, because of feeling, not because we saw the numbers and we decided. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't really know what we were doing at first, but we got it now.
We got, yeah.
I know. Okay, well, I don't really, so should we talk about things that we need to write in our essay, or, because that's due on Saturday, right?
Yeah, that's a great idea. So let's see, what do we have to do?
So I think we just are going to have to talk about things that we did wrong and that we would change, and also things that we did right in the simulation.
Yeah.
Let me go double check.
You know, actually, remember last night I said that we should go through the tutorials and the resources?
Uh-huh.
I went to sleep at 1:30.
Yeah.
And then had to work at 6 a.m. and left and stopped working at 8 p.m.
Oh man, so you were busy.
I literally got home like 45 minutes ago.
Oh man. No, it's okay, because I really think, because the tutorial kind of just talked about things that we've already talked about in like yesterday. And you know, so I think that you have the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
At least the tutorial I saw. Wasn't there just that one?
Yeah. The one that like an overall explanation of how the simulation works. Is that the one you watched?
Mm-hmm. That's the only one that I saw. So I think you understand it from what we were saying yesterday.
Well, I'm glad we do.
What?
I'm glad we all do.
Yeah. Good. Oh, I didn't see there was a video on tips for round one. Did you see that?
So I'm browsing that video right now, and it says tip number 2, decreasing inventory. You have no control over inventory in round 1 of this game. Inventory costs are the same for all teams.
Okay.
And then decreasing operational expenses. Buy enough machines, but not too many.
I still think we're good on our machines. We're a little bit ahead of the game when it comes to that, but I think our biggest problem was that we waited a day and a half to, you know, so we were already 40 days behind when we got on our simulation. So I think that was really our biggest mistake, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. And I agree, and I'm just happy that we made those decisions, whatever the scenario was. So I think they were good.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Well, I don't really know if we really need to talk about anything more. What do you think?
No, I think this is it. We were going to double check how we were doing, and we're doing great. Just need to continue to follow up on that and then see if we have to meet again, maybe. But the writing should not exceed 2 pages in length.
Oh yeah, 2 pages or less, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, and then we all have to review it.
Which we had said we were going to do the Google Docs, right?
Yeah.
So maybe what?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say maybe we could meet on let's see, what's today? So tomorrow or Friday, or we could just totally do it online, just on the Google Docs.
Yeah. In my opinion, that would be a great start. If we start doing it, putting it together tonight and work on it a little bit more tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe Friday we work some more, and then on Saturday we can maybe meet.
Yeah.
Check the final paper.
Yeah.
Put an effort on the paper. We can do it online.
Okay.
I have seen that.
Well, okay. Maybe I don't really know how to create a Google Doc. Do you?
Yeah, I can do it.
Just do that and share it, and then we can all just add to it. Maybe start with bullet points that we did right or wrong. I'm trying to look right now what we need to do in block format. Yeah, it says the assignment is intentionally short, so maybe not even worry too much about fluff or anything. Quality should be very high.
It says at the conclusion of the simulation, write a memo that describes your team's good decisions and bad decisions, or what you will have done differently if you were to play the game again. If possible, calculate and explain how much cash your team lost from its bad decisions. The more correct and detailed your write-up, the higher your write-up grade.
Ooh, so we could talk about how much cash we lost, because I think it was like 40 days or something where we had zero money for our orders because we were so far behind. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think we have enough material.
Yeah, we could totally talk about all the things we did wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then good decisions that we purchased the machines. We can mention and calculate the cash that we lost from not being able to keep the lead times, and because it's 1,000 per day. If we didn't keep the lead time for 40 days, that's 40,000.
Yeah, that's so much.
So I'm gonna put that paragraph, and then I'm gonna start brainstorming, and we can all do that and add some parts to it, and then we'll start putting it together.
Are you sure? Do you just want to do it now while I'm here? Because I don't want you to feel like you're doing the whole, having to do the bulk of it. You totally don't have to. We can.
Well, I have some other homework that I need to do.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, well, I'm gonna put that paragraph that I just read.
Yeah.
And the additional tips and requirements. And I'm gonna start bullet pointing our material. Like we lost money from not being able to meet early, or it was about $40,000, and then we can work on that.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. What?
That will be just a start.
Okay, sounds good. And then I'll add on to it and then meet on Friday or Saturday about it. What works better for you? Is there a day that doesn't work for you?
Both of them work. Just has to be after 6 because of my job.
After 6, even on Saturday? Do you work on Saturday?
Well, Saturday I'm good. Okay. So when was it? Today's Wednesday. Yesterday was my wife's and I anniversary.
What?
The paint night.
Happy anniversary! That's so exciting. How long have you been married?
3 years now.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's awesome.
It is.
Cool.
So yeah, we're gonna have some paint night, but it's gonna be at 2 p.m. We can
Okay.
meet in the morning or in the afternoon. That's gonna be good.
And that's on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or
Well,
Friday night. I mean.
okay. I think I can make pretty much anything work as long as it's in the evenings. So maybe we'll send out an email. I'll send out an email and then
Yeah.
see what time works for him.
Let's just keep in touch, and also with Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ryan.
Yeah, I'll see what time he can meet too. Friday or Saturday.
Okay. I kind of feel guilty for Robert.
I feel guilty too because I feel like, yeah, I've been feeling guilty about that too. I hope he didn't drop the class because he felt like we wouldn't work with him. I was just frustrated because I felt like we couldn't get a clear answer from him. And so, you know what I mean? So I do feel bad about that too.
Yeah, there are many things like it's kind of like his comments were always the end of the conversation, and I was like, well, we need to work.
Yeah. And I think it might have been a little bit of not cultural, but I think he was from Africa or something.
Yeah.
And so I think that's just kind of how he talked. And so, yeah, I was just like, oh, when I heard he dropped, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really cannot do it during the day. And I don't know, maybe in his position I would have dropped too. Because if the simulation is a big part of the grade, then and I cannot meet, then. But it's just, it would have been cool, a different outcome.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish he could have stayed. I wish he would have stayed. But yeah, I'm going to email him and be like, I'm so sorry. I hope everything's all good. I hope he didn't. Yeah. I feel the same way. I'm totally get it.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Okay.
I'm gonna work on the Google Doc right now.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Have a good night. We'll talk to you whenever we do our meeting.
Yeah, okay, sounds great.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.